Welcome to the People's Lender page. We have a very, very hot topic today. Our topic is pertaining to the new changes that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac have made to purchasing a home in terms of having higher credit scores and a higher down payment. There's a lot of information going on. There is a lot of misinformation out there as well. And I'm here to answer any questions and that it pertains to that topic. So what's happening is actually it started back in January. In January, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac announced that they were making pricing changes to borrowers with credit of higher scores, higher DTI, and larger down payments. However, it kind of slid under the radar. People mentioned it briefly, but I think that because it got postponed at first, and now it's back and they have a hard date of May the 1st, that it's getting a lot of traction and a lot more attention. What I mean by that is if you have a 680 credit score or higher, you will be assessed a small fee for having better credit scores. That's essentially what it is. You will also, if you put down a down payment larger than 10%, you will also be charged something called LLPAs, loan level pricing adjustments. And the loan level pricing adjustments are a small adjustment. It's 1/4%, or we call them basis points, on a $400,000 house. That will change your payment maybe about $40, right? However, the big stink is the fact that you are told to have better credit scores. You're told to have larger down payments. And in this case, you are going to be what they call penalized. Now, let's some questions that I've gotten. It is for new home buyers. So if you're just purchasing a home and you are looking to use conventional financing, this is what will affect your loan. If you have a credit score below 680 and you're putting down less than 10%, it's not going to affect your loan. The information says that they're doing it to subsidize the lower levels of the lower rates, right? I mean, the lower people with lower credit scores. I've listened to a lot of lives and I've listened to a lot of videos about this, and I've done my research. I've yet to hear someone let you know that if you have lower scores, you probably won't get qualified for conventional financing. See, conventional financing is very, very conservative. So with conventional financing, you can get qualified for a 620 credit score, right? But you have to have superb looking credit profile. You need to have great assets and low debt to income ratio. Typically with a 660 credit score, you don't have a great profile. Let's say you have the great profile. The cost of having a 620 credit score and the cost what it would have you for mortgage insurance would make your payment so high, it would make more sense to go to FHA financing. So let me transition to that. FHA has lowered the mortgage insurance for home buyers. It saves you about $800 a year, right? I think that this rule is helping push people to FHA financing. Right now, FHA financing in most cases is a better bet than conventional financing, no matter what the score is, because the interest rate's typically lower, as well as the mortgage insurance because they made the adjustment. So people, are up in arms about it. Not sure what sense it makes, right? But at the end of the day, that's why when you get with a lender, you look at all your options. So some of these price changes are not because lenders are trying to charge more. It's because we have to make adjustments for Fannie and Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. If you don't know who Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are two of the largest servicers and backers of loans in the world. They're not directly tied to the government, but the government has some type of, they're quasi-government entities. So when there's pricing adjustments for Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac that get passed along to the lenders, they have to pass them along to the buyers. They pass them along to the buyers because Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are going to service or buy our loans from us. So as a direct lender, we fund our loans. We underwrite them, we process them, we fund them, and then sometimes we service them. Or if something was to happen and the person lost their home, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac back those loans. They pay off the mortgage company, and then they take those loans back in.